Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's live stream. We're going to do a quick update on Bitcoin. It's super late, so we're going to keep this one short. I was looking at Doge, I'll be honest, and my God. Last time I checked, it was the 23rd highest market cap. And it's really tempting just to buy low and sell high. Historically, that has performed very well for Doge. And I must say, it does appear we are approaching what I would consider a swing low. Okay? You know, that's possible. Nope. The thing about Doge, though, is it's really more of a buy and hold trade. Because if you have any kind of poor performance here, this, like from where we are to where the previous low was, that doesn't look like much. But if we're being honest, that's a 50% drop. So if you plan on entering something like this, yes, it's super cyclical, and no, you're not going to be able to use a stop loss. Okay? That's the thing about Doge. You're going to buy it and you're going to hold it, and you're going to submit yourself to the power of memes, quite literally, and pray that, well, it quintuples your money. May the meme lords be in your favor. Anyway, I saw something cool with gold the other day. We're just going to compare these charts. I already forgot what ticker I used. I want to use the ticker that goes back to, oh God, XAU USD, and then it's the one with an extra abbreviation, G. That's the one. I do not want it on the percentage scale. And I wish to move this where I like. It's not going to let me. Okay, we're going to do side by side. I could probably figure it out, but we're going to keep this short and sweet. Okay? Okay. So, I'm going to do this quick side by side. And this bad boy is going to be XAU USD. That one. Shoot, I have it syncing symbols. That's not what I want. Okay. We want to look at Bitcoin on this side. So BTC USD. Nice. Okay. And we're going to switch this from the weekly. And we're going to pop it into the monthly. Okay. And this should be quite appealing to you. Okay. Gonna make sure these line up perfectly. Gonna have the bull run over there in the bottom left corner. And we're gonna zoom this in just a touch. We're gonna do that. Beautiful. Goodness gracious, can you see the similarities with these two charts? And I'm gonna switch this to the 3-day so I get more candles. There we go. Because I really do want these ones looking similar. So, what we have here is the initial spike and run up in both of these instances. And what you see is when the initial parabola hits, right, because these are bubbles of sorts, you get the strong initial retracement with compressing price action in each scenario, followed by a break of support with a quick accumulation period, and then, well, break of prior resistances with a significant flag. To be honest, these charts are astonishingly similar. And just so you guys have some perspective as to what likes to happen, that's even better. I didn't realize that one switched to log. My God. Yeah. I just want to see that percent drawdown. Yeah, 60%. And on Bitcoin, it is initial 60% drawdown with the bottom. Let's see how far down the bottom was from the top, eh? There's a total of a 70% drawdown. Bitcoin saw a total of a 80% drawdown. It's astonishingly similar. And we're going to do it like that. And we're going to zoom it out just a touch so I can show you how ridiculously exaggerated this is for the time being. Okay. Nice. We got those both squished over here. That is just astonishing. And to my understanding, if I'm doing the math correctly, this is a 300% gain. Yeah, 270. And, well, would you like to see Bitcoin at $45,000? I do. And let's look at the initial run-up, 500% for this initial run-up, and we got 500% for that initial run-up. Yeah, $38,000. That's good. It's magnificent. Another important thing to say is the last time Bitcoin dominance was this high was May of 2017. Okay, and May of 2017 was the beginning of altcoin season. So I'm very bullish on altcoins right now. You know, when you finally take the time to compare these two astonishingly similar charts, I don't really see a reason to short right now. Now's a good time to buy and hold, I'd say. These patterns are just uncanny. And you know what we can do? We can get another one in here. Just the pattern of bubbles and then new trends. So we're going to switch this one to the SPX, the S&P 500. And you're going to get another interesting result over here. I'm going to switch this one in the monthly as well. Oh, goodness. Yeah, wow, that's quite something. So there's the obvious initial run-up, a retest of our institutional benchmarks. In this instance, it was the weekly 200. In this instance, it was the monthly 200. I wonder what the gold retraced to. We don't have enough history to actually tell, but it's very aesthetic. So, initial run-up, retrace to the moon. Initial run-up, retrace to the moon. Initial run-up, retrace to the moon. I mean, it's probable, you know? You're just comparing pictures at this point. But it paints a very appealing picture, and it's something I would like to bet on. So, with that in mind, let's actually dive a little deeper into what we want to do with Bitcoin today. Okay. Let me think here. Let's load up some indicators. We're going to do the Bollinger Band Meow Mix on our default settings. This is gold. I couldn't even tell the difference. That's funny. Ah, beautiful. That's quite the monthly chart, I must say. All right, daily. Let's do this. So, apparently I have this defaulted to the 605 and the 225. All right, those are our longest overexpanded periods on the 4-hour chart. So we're going to start there. And this is very appealing. What we have is our prior longest overexpanded period as the 605 period, which is represented by the teal band. Right, our mean inversion condition is as follows. As long as we are inside, or I'm sorry, as long as we're outside the teal band, Bitcoin is technically defined in a state of trend. And if we are in a state of trend, well, everybody knows how to trade trends. You just take the relevant CCI rolls to the downside and you long them. So, as defined by that period, that's very appealing. You know, we've got sustained upward trend. This might have been the lowest price we see Bitcoin for the next 2 years. And I mean that. This point right here could have been our swing low on Bitcoin. You know, I'd like to see a retrace, but I'll be honest, I don't actually see it fully retracing. We've activated the 225 mean inversion condition, and I just see that making a flag. I do not see the longer-term mean inversion pivot cross. And I'll be honest, that's bias. That is a bullish bias. However, of course, it's going to be very easy to change that bias if we actually activate that mean inversion condition. So at this time, I do believe we will probably sustain our trend on top of that pivot, while we see lateral mean reversion of this period here retrace up to meet price. Now, that does paint a comfy, cozy picture. I just expect Bitcoin to have significant compression, and I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of confidence that the 225 mean reversion condition will even see a bearish completion. So I am not inclined to actually take short positions at this time, despite us technically having good short entries. And if we take a look at the 225 period, or the 22 period, excuse me, the 3.2 and the 1.25 standard deviations, those are technically our short entries. So in order to gain a short entry to this mean reversion here, we'll either want to see a tag of this 3.2 standard deviation or its relevant CCI roll down. Now, what's particularly appealing about this is we should have a bullish mass generation on our lower time frames generated from this move here. And I think the 30-minute time frame is going to provide the best resolution for that mass generation. Let's see what shows up on the 3D Wave PM. No, it doesn't quite paint the picture. 1 hour, no. We have a very small mass generation here, but I don't think the resolution's quite right. We can still take a look at it to see how it lines up. It's currently the 30 period, and to be honest, their condition's already closed because it has reverted below the 0.7 value. So we cannot attempt a bearish mean reversion at this time, at least based on our shorter longest over expanded period, due to the nature of converse expansion, canceling out, well, the expansion and compression cycles. With that in mind, while we do have some good profit ratio short entries at this time, my personal bias is that I'm not going to be taking the short entries, well, simply because I'm going to attempt to catch the swing low of this trade rather than the swing high of the compression. Right? If you have a bullish trend and you have a compressionary period, it is far more in your interest that as long as the trend is defined, to attempt to capture the swing low of the trend rather than the swing high in case you see trend continuation after the compressionary period has completed. With that in mind, that's it. That's all I wanted to say, really. It's a good chart. I would like to once again mention I had a long here that missed its fill by about $15. And that's a true tragedy. However, we have seen significant profits for them. And after another brief retrace, I am going to be attempting a new long position. So we'll see what happens. It has been a pleasure. All you TradingView folks, make sure you comment on this idea with any questions you might have. I'd be happy to dive a bit deeper into whatever you'd like me. Also, the first lesson of my course is now publicly available in the signature of this TradingView idea. Please click it. Take the time to learn about the key fundamentals that I use to trade. Thank you. Very nice. Let's take a look at them YouTube comments. I'll take a look at link and then I'm done because I'm tired. Okay. Hey, that's a lot more notifications than I thought I had. Oh, we got a significant comment here. Let's read it aloud. Okay, about 95% of traders consistently lose money in the crypto. This is a well-known publicized statistic, and it's true. Yes. Typically, from using default setting indicators and Fibonacci without any added what's like insight. on their fundamental paradigms. Ah, that's perfect. I love it. Very nice. Okay, let's look at Link. Link BTC. He come to town. He come to save the Princess Zelda. All right, that was cringy. Let's move on. I don't know how to deal with this. Let's be honest here. What are we looking at? We're looking at the... Let's just use ACAT. I mean, it should work. And no cat, I have not set up the new indicator, so... Or the new release for the indicator, excuse me. You know, I was eyeing along on that trend line. It was a confluence of a reverted mean and a long stover expanded period. Okay. It looks like we're getting the wrong period there, so let's move on. Okay. We want to take a look at the 110 period. Okay. Okay. Trend is over for Link. I don't think you can short Link anywhere, but I do not believe you should be holding Link. We have seen a lower low. Sure, this is a large downward move, which means there's downward expansion on short time frames, which means that there is a generated mass here and an eventual mean reversion. You can try to play that. You know, just be aware that longer term mean reversions can cause shorter term mean reversions to fail. And to be honest, there's not that much generated mass. Okay. Yeah, it's mostly just upward. And you know, trying to lower the resolution to condense this downward move is hard because the look back isn't aligning. Okay. Let's take a look at Ren. It's the name of one of my Spotify playlists. 5-minute chart looks bad. This is retracing significantly. Sure, we can attempt a bullish mean reversion. No, because we have the active bearish mean reversion, we're not getting any bullish mass readings. So, and that's just a mess. Let's be honest. I don't want to trade that. Defining retracement value here is entirely luck based. So, play your hand carefully here. You know, unless you're on the goddamn 1-minute chart trading the bullish mean reversions from these sell-offs, then you're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, we could actually trade this, to be honest. Yeah, on the 1-minute chart, you can call reversals pretty quickly just by looking at Wave PM. Like, oh, everything's above 0.9, just counter trade the trend. That's it. Oh, everything's above 0.9, sell. Oh, everything's above 0.9, buy. Okay, it works pretty well, to be honest. You could just use Wave PM for brief trend reversals. You know, it's not going to last very long, but if you have a coin as volatile as this, it's going to work pretty well. You know, maybe you get the middle of it, you get 5%. It's really good. The drawdown, you get 5%. The upside, maybe 5%, you know. The problem is you don't actually have a signal. It's just kind of a motif, if you will. I guess it can be a signal, you know. I would define it more as a condition, though. You can go on these lower time frames and identify the trend exhaustion. But the question is, how ballsy are you? That's the thing. All right, okay. So, like, the condition activates on, say, this candle right there. Holy shit. That's like the exact top. Never mind. Yeah, I'm trying to make a point about risk management, and I'm not doing it because these are working out too well. Okay. Like, so the condition activates exactly on this candle, which is, once again, the exact bottom. Holy shit. This is astonishingly effective. Huh. Okay. Well, that's something else. That's some secret sauce right there. I don't think I'm going to tell you guys about that anymore. Yeah, you can buy a Ren right now and just try for 5%. Do it. See what happens. Here, I'm just going to do this. Oh, God, there's a spider on my computer. Holy shit. Oh no. Oh my god. But it's not like on my computer. There's a web between my face and the computer, and he's having an excellent time. All right. That's pretty creepy. It's like hanging from my microphone. All right, let's check the YouTube comments one more time. I was gonna set a trade here, okay? We're gonna do a quick 5% upside. I'm done. I'm so tired. I'm leaving. Goodbye, everybody. You all have a beautiful evening. This is Dad Shark, closing out the ASMR live stream. My poor child. I was gonna drop this in chat. Oh, how do you miss that? Live stream today. Here's the live stream link. I'm live. Perhaps it's the live stream link. Goodness. That's something. Oh, no, don't you dare. God damn it. I was going to take that trade. No, it's reversing. Ugh. The gods are not kind. All right. That's a cool scalp that's running off without me. I'm just going to keep this live stream up for the next 5 minutes so you can see that trade complete.